So here's the faulty motor to be replaced. Then water has gone inside. We're gonna have to replace this motor. This motor is for a pump. So here's the faulty motor to be replaced. Then water has gone inside. We're gonna have to replace this motor. This motor is for a pump. Before you open it, make sure that you switch it off. And switch it off here. And then open it. And you test for voltage. Make sure that there's no voltage coming in. And then you have to observe the wiring, the connection. This one is in star here. And these are the 3 wires to disconnect it. So this is the pump that we're going to be repairing today. Looks like my colleagues in the other shift, they found out that the motor was not running, and I think they discovered that there's water has gone into the winding. I don't know exactly how they discovered that, but they've ordered a new motor, and I'm going to replace the motor. So this is a pump. This is a pump. Pumps oil comes through here and it drives it that way with force. And this is a coupling. So this is what we're going to replace. So we're going to undo these bolts. I've already shown you where I disconnected the wires, the cable for powering it. I've already disconnected it from here. I showed you earlier. So I'm just gonna show you what it looks like, because due to water damage, I'll show you what the connector what it looks like in there. Hopefully we can get it off. Yeah. Okay. So if we look at it, see there's water damage. See how it's looking. It's all looking rusted, but we're going to test it later to confirm that it's really damaged. But a new motor has been ordered. Here's the motor. So we're going to unbox it now. So and we're going to replace it with this motor from Amtex. So when we bring it out of here now, we're going to look at the characteristics. Configuration. You see it in start configuration here. We're going to keep it in start configuration, and we try to get this thing well connected as it was before, in the same direction it's connected. It should be labeled. This is we'll look at it very well to make sure that this is V1, for example. This is V1. This is U1. No, this is U1 and that's W1. So we're going to remember how it was disconnected and put it back. But first of all, to remove this, we're going to undo the coupling, and then we'll undo the base, the bolt, the four bolts at the base. The coupling has some should have a screw somewhere there, a grub screw. Oh yeah, there should be some grub screw here, which we'll have to undo or tighten it up before we can release. If you look from here, you can see the screw. You can see the grub screw under there. So if we tighten it, there's one here. So we'll have to remove one, and this is we have to remove these two and put them here to tighten it, and then it will shift back, and that's how we get it off. And then we have to, once we Once we replace the motor, we have to line it up to make sure that it's aligned, that the motor and the pump. This is the pump. So the motor and the pump has to be aligned. So we have to probably there are ways, other professional ways to do this, but yeah, quick way to do this, because this is not a very complex testing. I usually put spirit level on it. Spirit level, I'll know when it's aligned with the spirit level. But it doesn't really make a lot of difference. This is a small motor. It's just a pump. But you have to always align it. So I'm going to show you step by step what I'm doing. It's a 70mm spanner. 70mm spanner. Closing it from here. Make your hand stronger. Let's see what we have here. See what we have here. That's what the coupling looks like. There's a spider here. There's a spider that it's kind of plastic. It's plastic to prevent it from having friction. So it goes in there to avoid rubbing metal with metal. And this is the key. The key is on this one. There's another key for this one. So if you look at the hole, this key is for the pump, and then there should be another key for the motor. So what we're gonna, so here we have the new motor now. This is a new motor. I'm gonna need the coupling, so we have to take off this coupling. I put it on the new motor. That's the one that's going out. This is going out. This is coming in. You can check the characteristic to see if it's the same. The rod screws for this one are in here, so we have to do the same that we did on the other side. We have to loosen the rod screws here. See the rod screw here. Have to loosen them. Loosen the rod screw here. To get it out. So this rod screw they hold that shaft. Hold it in place. And then the key keeps it from helps it to be able to move the load, to move the shaft around, the key and the keyway. So if you put it here, normally you put it here and tighten it, you should push this one back, but there are some special type of coupling which I've made videos about them. These are the shafts that if you tighten them, they push back and they come up from their own. I've made videos about this. I'm not sure this is at the same time. But we'll try, I think we can try. Let's see if it's going to open it up for us. Might open it up for us. And then if you come out here. Yeah? See? You tighten it well enough, it drops. It drops down on its own. See? It's come off. It's come off on its own. And this has come off easy on its own. See? So, it's good. you're going to keep it like that. This one goes in. And you want to align the keyway. You want to align the keyway. You're going to put grease inside here as well. Yeah. And you want to align the keyway with the key. So that's where you start from. You align the keyway with the key. That dictates your position for you. So now it's aligned. Now we can bring in this one. But this one has to come off. You don't need it anymore. It's done its job. It remains to align this one well. So I wanted to see what I'm doing. Yeah, I put enough grease. I have to align this one. Yeah, see all three are aligned now. So you know that this is, you see that there's a split here. You have to tighten it from both on these two. When you put it on this split, when you put it on this one, on this hole, opposite the split, if you tighten it, it's when you loosen it, when you want to bring it out, you tighten this hole opposite the split. See this hole opposite the split. That's what you tighten when you want to remove it. But now we're going to we're putting it back together. So we're going to tighten this one and the other one. That's straight today. This straight, it's not straight. Should be aligned and straight. Okay, let's try again. We'll go one in, and this is going to keep it in place. We'll tighten the other one. Okay, now we got it in. Now we're going to deal with this one. We're going to align it well. This one is okay now, it's ready to go in. This will just drop in there. The spider. The spider goes in, drops in. Okay, so you see what we have here. Since our configuration is new, so our cable is going to come in from here. We're going to connect all these three. Now when we take it back into the original position, we do that. We connect U1, V1, and W1 here, and that will be it. So now we're going to take it back into the factory, and we're going to feed the cable from here, and then we can test the motor and see if the pump is running in the right direction. If it's not running in the right direction, then we have to change switch cable. So that's it. Here at the factory, I'm going to check if there's oil in the gearbox. I forgot to do this while it was outside. So you can see there's oil. There's oil in the gearbox. So there's oil in the gearbox. The other oil will open here and stop off the oil. That's all wired now. Running in the right direction. Spinning in the right direction. Switch it off again.